to explore Dawntrail. Mainly because I couldn't get it out of my head and I just had to finish the story. And I don't have class tomorrow. So it works out perfectly for me. I literally dreamed of Final Fantasy last night. It haunts my dreams now. I mean, it's always done that, but last night it was very, very haunting. And so now we are here. And as you can see, I am in front of my sugar daddy in the game. This old man Allison. Why? Because I'm waiting on an important letter. A fancy little outfit I got for the occasion. But it has not arrived yet, unfortunately. And it hurts my feelings. So, we shall do some dailies and stuff before it arrives. Yeah, before it arrives. And then hopefully it'll arrive. And if not, not my problem. But we can check. Mainly because I can't see. Because, yeah, that kind of blocks it. I didn't really think that one through. But I don't think a lot of things through. That's just how I am. No letters today. Well, hurry up. Please. My beautiful outfit. But it's whatever. But I'm so excited that now I am in Dawntrail. Finally. I got the end credit rolling scene last night. Maybe cried after I ended the stream. You know, that's between me and Heidelin. Me and the 12. Nobody else needs to know that. And I have to be quiet because people are sleeping in my house. Quiet-ish. Though I'm not a very quiet person to begin with. It's an unfortunate thing of mine. But, you know. It's me. What do you expect? I'm not exactly the most quietest person in the world. We'll go in as Sage. I enjoyed that last night. Playing Sage. It brought me back to simpler times of Endwalker. If there's ever an option to delete memories in life, like if that ever becomes a thing via science, I would 100% have them delete my memories of Final Fantasy XIV just so I could redo it again. Granted, well, I mean, this is bad. What I'm about to say is gonna be like, most people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's not good. But I see it as a blessing in disguise, you know. Like glass half full type of thing. I have a very bad memory and forget things very, very easily. So I've forgotten most of the MSQ in general and the storyline of Final Fantasy XIV, even though I've played all the way up until Endwalker, which I just finished last night. So I could technically, in theory, replay it again and it be somewhat fresh and new for me. So that's something I plan on doing at some point because I have genuinely, like, actually forgotten. Not like, oh, I vaguely remember. No, forgotten the story. The only thing I remember are the mechanics because that's a stressful thing. Anything that involves stress with me is the only thing I tend to remember. Which, you can assume what you want to assume about what that says about me and the life I have lived. But, you know, I see it as a blessing that I have forgotten most of Final Fantasy XIV. Like, I have no memories of AAR at all. Like, actually no memories. I have only a couple memories of Heaven's Sword. And I have absolutely no memories of Stormblood. Even though my favorite character is introduced in Stormblood, which is Xenos. So, that will be wonderful replaying. Because I genuinely don't remember anything about that anymore. But I do have most memories of Shadowbringers. kind of. And Endwalker's fresh in my brain. But the other 3, yeah, I've completely forgotten. It's bad. But it's fine. You know, look on the bright side. We'll get to see that again together at some point. And it'll be like, it's brand new for me. Because technically, my brain is really bad. And so it will be brand new in a sense. And I'm waiting for this letter. I'm not a very patient person, as you can tell. It's quite a bad trait of mine. I actually went on the Mog station. I was like, did I send this to the wrong character? Because that's a big fear of mine. But I always like triple check because I really have a terrible memory. So I just have to triple check everything. But no, I did. I just think internet's interneting, or the servers are servering, if that makes any sense, logically. But I'm excited about Dawntrail. But of course, I cannot go in until I have that cute outfit that I want to show everyone. It's gonna be great. At least I think so. And if you don't think so, that sounds like a you problem. But no, I'm excited. I mean, well, I'm excited, but I'm also not excited because I feel like I'm gonna have to, because I want to do end game content because I saw those new ultimate weapons. I want to get an ultimate weapon. That is my goal for 2026, is to beat an ultimate. We're gonna do it live on stream at some point. That will be mine. Especially the new ones. Oh my god, the new ones. I want them bad. So, I feel like I have to rush through Dawntrail because I want to get to endgame content faster. So I can, you know, study up. Do, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. Like, this is a big goal of mine. Big goal. You know? Like, I feel like this is something achievable for me, you know? So, I don't know. I feel like I have to rush. I probably don't have to rush, but I feel like I have to rush because I feel like the Final Fantasy XIV community is really nice, and they'd all like be willing to help me and stuff. And it would be a great way for me to make friends in this game because I don't really have friends in this game except for like one. Other than that, no, not really. So it's a big goal of mine to do like hardcore raiding because I don't know. It's just something I genuinely would want to do because I don't know. I just like MMOs. Granted, this is the only MMO I've ever played, but I just like it. I would be open to playing more at some point, but the other big MMO is WoW, and it's not my cup of tea. I can understand why it's people's cups of tea, but it's not my cup of tea. So I hope there's like new MMOs. Like if you know any MMOs that you would want me to try, I would be more than willing to try them. Because I love playing new games and being a part of new worlds, and of course it's the World of Darkness. It's always World of Darkness or the other one. I just don't no, that's mean of me to say because last night I got a near raid, so I'm just complaining because I like the harder ones. It was gonna be a 50-50. Because I just am that way. I just like the harder ones. Because I like hard content. Even though I've never really done hard content, but I like challenges in games. That are I don't know. I just like challenges in game. Ow. Should have seen that one coming. because I'm not the biggest, like, FPS person, so I can't really do, like, mechanical, here's, like, my god tier aiming type of thing. So instead I prefer content like this. Like, think like Dark Soul. Oh no, somebody left. Who left? 2, 3, 4, 5. One of the DPS left. No, why did it say light party then? I guess somebody else left on the other team. There we go. I'm confused. But ooh, I do not remember these mechanics. It's been a while. And I really need to get an MMO mouse. Actually, you know what? That's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get that as soon as possible. Because I just have really small hands. Well, no, my hands aren't like small. I shouldn't say small because they're not really that small. They're like, well, no, they are kind of small. But even if they weren't, it's just hard for me in general to press the buttons easily because my fingers unfortunately dislocate very easily. So I want to get an MMO mouse because then I can actually click all of my buttons without like clicking the keypad like I do with some of my abilities because I can't bind them all to the thing. I mean, I can. Like, most of them are bound to something, but I can't click them because it involves me hurting my hands. So I plan on getting an MMO mouse, like, next week, type of soon. Oh, the tank is about to die because they have a Doom on them, but I can't get rid of the Doom. Oh, thank God. But, no. So I plan on getting that. That way, then I could totally, like... Well, I know definitely people have, cleared, like, ultimates and hard... And, like, savage and, like... Well, I've done an extreme while clicking. But I know people have definitely cleared savage and ultimates while clicking, like, their mouse... Their... Whatever this is called. Their keys on their hotbar with their mouse pointer. But I just want to make it easier on myself by just getting an MMO mouse. That way I don't have to worry about that and can just bind all my buttons and just know, and like muscle memory and stuff like that. Because I rely heavily on my muscle memory just in general. Because a fun fact about me, I know, not completely fluent obviously, but I know a lot of ASL, and that's a lot of muscle memory. Oh, what is this mechanic again? Oh, right. Oh. Well,